You are powerful. I said you're powerful because it's true, and we often don't believe it when we say it to ourselves. When someone was asked what confused him most, he said modern day man. They trade all of their life to try to get money, only to spend all of their money to try to get their life back. Not only that, they spend all their time so anxious about what is going to happen next that they never really experience now. And they live life, every day, as if they're never going to die, only to die never having really lived.
I'm not telling you to step out of your comfort zone to embrace pain for no reason. And I'm not telling you to step out of your comfort zone because it looks good and sounds good on a poster. It's even deeper than making your parents and your teachers proud. See, I believe that we're all here to make a difference. I believe that we're all here to be a catalyst for positive change. But that only happens when we challenge ourselves. That only happens when we're true to ourselves. Emerson once said that in a world that's trying to constantly change who you are, the greatest accomplishment will be being yourself. Another quote that always stuck with me is that life is not about finding yourself. It is about creating yourself. And this is your time to create yourself.
People talk about time. People are so concerned with what they're going to do today, what they're going to do tomorrow, what they're going to do in the future. In reality and truth, they only worry about yesterday. They only worry about that fight that happened a week ago. They only worry about that failure that happened years ago. They worry about the wasted time instead of looking at the time that they still have. Time is relentless. Time will not let up. Time will continue to tick. 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 With every tick, we're stuck thinking about our past. We're stuck thinking about the things that are holding us back. Instead, there's the now. Those that are successful, those that want what they want and get what they get, and they take action, understand that the now is what matters. The now is the only moment, the one single moment that holds true. It's the only one that you can affect. It's the only one that you can take action in. It's the only one that you can cherish.
Keep pushing. Don't stop. You're almost to your goal. Your dreams are closer than you think. Most people give up when they're right there at their blessing. You only have one move left before the floodgates are open and the new you will take over. Your new job, that new car, your new home, something you've been waiting for years. Now is not the time to give up. Never give up. Keep fighting until there's no breath left in your body.
When I started high school as a freshman, I was told that I wasn't good enough to even make the team by these two guys. I remember their names. And what I realized was my whole life, people were telling me that I wasn't good enough to achieve the things that I wanted to achieve. So what ended up happening after that is I worked. I kept working hard every single day. I traveled the whole city on the bus. I'd go 10 miles, 20 miles, 30 miles across the city just to play basketball against some of the best players, in the city. And I was told I wasn't good enough to make my high school team. Not only did I make my high school team, my junior year I became all-city. My senior year I became all-city. I still realized that I had the ability to play professional basketball. And so when I decided that that's what I wanted at that particular point in time, every single day from that day forward, from my senior year in high school, my freshman year in college, was geared for that purpose. By going through difficulties and differences and circumstances, your sculpture gets chiseled. You can't chisel a sculpture just by hitting on it. You have to apply pressure. You have to apply an art to it. There has to be water on it as well, especially if you're trying to chisel out a marble sculpture. It takes time. It takes seasoning. It takes a lot of expertise. And over time, I was learning that this was part of my journey and part of my process. At the time, I didn't understand why. I was still so angry and depressed. Again, I got hurt. I wasn't playing as much. They had other guys who I thought I was better than who were playing ahead of me. And I'm thinking, That's it. I'm not gonna be able to play professional basketball. What am I supposed to do? But I said, no, you know what? This is what I have to do. I had this dream. This dream has been 3-4 years before in the past. Why am I gonna stop believing this today? I didn't have a plan B. Plan A was to play professional basketball. Plan B did not exist. I ended up getting a job as a janitor, cleaning office buildings at night. And during the day, I'd play basketball. I'd lift, I'd work out, I'd eat, I'd get myself in tremendous shape. I would do the things that was necessary during the day so that if something came around, I would physically be ready. And at night, I would clean offices for about 5 or 6 hours, make some money, and then at night, I ended up staying in a former teammate's mother's basement, paying her several $100s a month in rent. And at night, after about midnight or 1 in the morning, I'd start making phone calls for 4 hours straight. I'd stay up from 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. making phone calls to teams overseas. I planted that seed 4 years ago. I watered that seed. I nourished that seed. There was a chance it may not work, but because of the effort and the persistence I put into it, I believed I deserved for this to happen. 1999, I get a phone call from somebody with an accent, and he tells me, we'd like to give you a professional contract to come play for our team in Switzerland.
Epic, shock without the epinephrine, anaphylactic breathing chemically. Believe my words are weapons, that's CPD. Shout to the hometown bands I rep. When I started out in a band with a couple dudes, took a break, back and we on the loose. Yeah, tough times. In fact, it was never about a lot of anything or anyone. I want to motor left, but organizing nothing, never about a change, man. And I'm a change man, up and away, man. Yeah, no time for a story, only glory flows to those who go with it. So we're gonna get it right, at least this time. Scorching, glowing, only knowing rest will show on its own damn time. But until then, I'ma beast them, I'ma treat them like the lying cheats they are. Picking on the folks with the crumbs and repeating, yeah.